Alright, what's up YouTube and everyone? It's Dave with K-Dub Productions here. So what I'm going to do is show you, I just had this idea of a new button kind of set, something that, because I'm starting to do more of these videos, I really need a little bit of workflow help here. And that's really what's great about all this stuff is that that's what it's for, to help me find things faster. So let me show you what I mean. I have a track here. I've already got a couple of sets off screen. I've got these buttons that give me the mixer view and then give me the arrange view. And I went through that in one of my last videos. But what I don't have is I don't have a video view. Okay, so I'm going to go up here to, let's go to Screensets. Okay, and here, I'll bring this over here. So I've already got the inspector and I've got the mixer. Those are my main ones. I have this one I don't use, and I made a new one called video. So if I double click it, it brings up my video screen right here. It's on my second monitor, so you don't see it, but it is there. Okay. Okay, that's one thing that I want to do. The other thing that I want to do is I want to have, so let's close this. I want to have the video processor as a button, because typically I'm here in my favorites, which has kind of my go-to stuff, and here's the thing about Reaper stuff. Every time Reaper updates, and Reaper updates, luckily for us, it updates pretty frequently, right? I mean, I think this year we've had 3 or 4 updates already. Every time, all of the Reaper stuff in my favorites folder goes away. It's not so bad, like I'll add them back because they're very important, but sometimes I really just want the button because I know where I'm gonna be and I don't wanna mess around. I wanna hit a button, I want the stuff to work. So those are the two things that I'm going to do here. Is I'm going to put them right here on the X-Touch Mini, my first one. I'm going to put a view for the video, and then I'm going to add a button to add the video processing plugin. Okay, so we're going to do two things here. All right. First of all, to set us up, we're going to go to plugins. We're going to right-click this and click Create Shortcut, and then we're just going to hit cancel, all right? And I'll show you what that does in a minute. I've already created the screen set, so now it's just a matter of implementing that, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the action menu, so question mark, or you can go, show action list. We're going to look for screen sets, window, because that's the whole thing, and we're going to set up number 4, okay? And then remember, we want the command ID, so I can just copy selected action command ID, and that gives us that 5-digit or whatever it could be, all right? Now I'm going to go to, we're going to go to my Reaper folder, and you saw my last video, I was in an older build because I was using that as basically a test environment. Where I deleted my CSI. So this is my current one. We're going to go to the zones and we're going to go to the X-Touch. I've got 2 of them, so here's the one we're going to look at. And we want, the way this works is it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we want upper button 7 and lower button 7. So I think, and this is something that you have to decide when you're building this stuff, is what do I want? Do I want it on the bottom or do I want it on the top? So off screen is my my other X-Touch, and on the bottom I've got where I have my different views. So I think I'll just continue that, keep that on the bottom there. So we're going to go lower button 7. We're going to type Reaper, quotation, Control V for that command action ID, and we're going to hit save. Okay. So just like that, now we're going to go Control P to open up the preferences. We're going to go down here to Control Surface Integrator, and then just hit OK. There's our reset hack, everything reset. Now, my lower button does give me my video screen. It just popped up here. So that's that. It won't, because it's shown on the lower screen, I have to I don't have any other way to show it to you, but you'll have to just trust me that it works. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is add something for this button here, okay? And what I want is I want the video processor to show up there. So we're going to go to the action list again, question mark. We're going to look for insert, because that's how you can insert effects. And what I showed you, that little trick in the beginning of the, well, towards the beginning, is a way to get a quick, to insert a single plugin and turn that into an action. And then, because we have an action, we can then assign that to a button because there's a command ID. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense, because that is just one of the things that is just really cool about doing all of this, is that there's a solution for everything. Okay, so I've got here insert effects video processor. I'm going to copy the selected command ID. We're going to go back into here, and we're going to go to upper button. We're going to hit Reaper, and then Control V, quotation again, save, because it won't actually work until you save it. Now let's go back here, Control P, reset. And what you'll notice both times is that the it lights up. So typically for some non-standard Reaper actions, when you assign them, the button stays lit. Okay, I don't know how else to describe that, but it tends to just light up. And sometimes that's the way it is with this. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with your controller. It's just the way that Reaper provides the feedback stuff. I don't know the technical details of it, but you'll see a lot of stuff is lit here, and that's not necessarily the state of things. It's just some Reaper actions, and especially custom actions, they will light up the surface, and some of them don't. I don't know enough about that to change it, but I'm sure somebody does, and maybe you can educate me. All right. Let's close out of this stuff, and let's go back to our track here. I'm going to hit this button, upper button number 7, and there's a video processor. So I think you can see that it's really that easy. I've been at this for all of maybe 5 minutes, and we've already assigned 2 very specific things that is going to help my workflow. We've assigned them to buttons. We've tested it. Everything works now. The only thing to do is label them. So I'm going to do a little video magic, and there they go. So there you have it. That's really as easy as it gets here. I've talked about a lot of the specific stuff inside of the zone files and or the MST files, so go back and look at some of the other videos. I'll link them here. If you have any questions, just go ahead and post them in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.